First forecast brought to you by Stored at Home, rent-to-own portable buildings. Out there today, another very warm day. Temperatures approaching the 90s and some places getting into the lower 90s as we went throughout the day today. All places, Alexandria points off to the north and west, seeing 90 today. 90 here, 90 in Leesville, Natchitoches at 91, Monroe at 90, and Shreveport at 90 degrees. A very warm day out there indeed. And overnight tonight, going to get to right about where we were last night. Forecast low last night, 60 degrees. We got down to 60. We're headed to 61 tonight. Plenty of warm temperatures over the next several days, but showers and thunderstorms are entering the forecast. Of course, I'll have details about that, what you can expect for your weekend, all coming up in a few minutes. Your ABC 31 News starts now.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser comes to town to celebrate local tourism. ABC 31's Shar Thomas was at today's annual Tourism Awareness and Awards Luncheon and has our big story tonight.
It's the state that will feed your soul and leave you wanting more. Louisiana is not just known for the popular city of New Orleans and its attractions. There is so much more to the Bayou State.
Louisianans treat strangers like their family. They leave Louisiana with a warm and fuzzy feeling they don't get anywhere else in the world. So our best asset in Louisiana is the way we treat strangers. They come back for more, and that's a great thing to have in your state.
The way Louisianians treat strangers pays. Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser says the tourism industry is booming despite the budget cuts, even in smaller historical cities.
Well, we're in our 5th consecutive record-breaking year. 500,000 people in 2017, more than 2016 visited Louisiana. And in 2016, they left $1 billion in taxes that you and I didn't have to pay. This 2017, that's up to $1.8 billion. So the increase, the amount people are spending is going up, as well as the amount of visits. That's all good news for an industry that is a great economic engine for Louisiana, and it's helping all of Louisiana, not just the big cities. We're seeing growth in tourism in small towns and cities, from Main Street to the historical districts, and that's helping the local business people grow their business.
Today, Central Louisiana held an awards luncheon and celebrated tourism awareness. Lieutenant Governor Nungesser addressed the economic impact our state has made and thanked those that were a part of making the increase possible. To learn more about what's happening in the Louisiana Office of Tourism, visit the website below. Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
Eviction notices to some 37,000 Louisiana nursing home patients and other disabled persons will go out tomorrow, warning them the state has not yet come up with enough money to pay for their health care. The one-page letters place the blame on those who have refused to create or implement revenue-raising plans. It's been triggered by the loss of a temporary sales tax that will go off the books at the end of next month. That leaves Louisiana with what has been called the fiscal cliff, millions in unfunded services, rather. The governor says he will call a special session to give lawmakers a chance to find those funds. Governor John Bel Edwards is scheduled to appear in the morning on ABC's Good Morning America to explain the state's crisis. Rapids deputies arrest a Pineville couple in connection with assault and battery dating from last September. They're 40-year-old Mark Francis Lindsay and 37-year-old Christy Lynn Lindsay. Deputies say it happened on Diane Street in Pineville. Mark is accused of assault and battery, and Christy of battery. Earlier this week, there was an incident involving law enforcement and an armed suspect who barricaded himself in a local business, showing just how quickly a situation can escalate. Monday evening, officers attempted to take a suspect into custody for a probation violation, setting off the standoff.
There's a wide range of things that somebody can have a warrant for. You've got bench warrants, which are issued for contempt usually or fail to pay a fine. Those are probably the lowest risk. Then you have misdemeanor warrants for crimes, felony warrants for crimes, and there's also warrants for violating probation or parole. Luckily, the other night, this man that they were seeking, they were able to talk him out, and ultimately he surrendered peacefully. which is the right decision. That's all I can stress, is that if you have a warrant, you should turn yourself in. Warrants never expire. They never go away until they're served.
A similar incident took place in October of 2016 when U.S. Marshals attempt to take a suspect into custody after serving a warrant. The suspect barricaded himself in an apartment as law enforcement attempted to talk him out for several hours. Monday's incident involving 34-year-old Patrick Murray is still under investigation. The end of the school year is approaching, and that means instead of children being in the classrooms, they'll be out playing. Deputies from the Grand Parish Sheriff's Office visited every elementary school in the parish today to remind residents to slow down while driving this summer and watch out for those kids playing.
We're handing out these signs that we're going to ask people to put in their yards during the summer. School gets out in most places this week in Grant Parish, and we want to remind people that there's going to be extra little ones running around the neighborhoods and subdivisions and along our roads, and just to pay some extra attention and please be careful and to slow down. I mean, we've got a responsibility that the kids need to be careful and stay out of the road, certainly, and we would prefer them to stay away from the edge of the road.
Yard signs were handed out to parents and family members waiting in line to pick up as schools prepared to end the day. As deputies approached vehicles to hand out the signs, they briefly spoke about the campaign and asked for the public's help in displaying those signs to remind drivers to watch out for children. LSUA names a new provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs. Dr. John Rowan will come here from Purdue University Northwest, where he's currently dean of their honors college. He studied philosophy and economics at the University of Virginia, where he earned his undergraduate, master's, and doctoral degrees. A bill to review occupational licenses in Louisiana lured so many lobbyists, the Senate committee in Baton Rouge had to designate an overflow room. The bill was finally amended to track a 1966 law, which already gives the governor's office the power to review these licenses. But this gives a timeline to the review over a 5-year period. The author of the bill says it appears the state is overburdened with licenses, for instance, florists, hair braiders, and interior designers. The bill now goes to the Senate for more debate. The Pineville McDonald's has gone high-tech. The Chamber of Commerce celebrated there this morning with a celebration of the new amenities. The restaurant added kiosk machines for quicker services. This will make the order process more efficient to both customers and store employees. Now, McDonald's is located on Highway 28. The Cenla Chamber of Commerce's annual Busy Awards ceremony is coming up next month, and if you want to cast a vote for a local chamber business, you have until the end of the week.
So the Busy Awards are it's an annual event that the Chamber hosts to really highlight local businesses in town who are our Chamber members. And it's a night for them to shine and be recognized for all of the good works that they do within our community and as a business. We encourage you to nominate a business you may know, as long as they are a Chamber member. And then after the nominations are received, we will start voting. And everyone can vote, anybody can vote, on their favorite business.
Visit cenlachamber.org to cast your votes and nominations for the 2018 Busy Awards. That award ceremony will take place on Friday, June 15th. 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students from J.I. Barron Elementary School braved the heat this morning to finish up the last few laps of a physical education marathon program. The goal for the students is to run over 100 laps, equaling 26 miles before the end of the school year. Today, the students worked toward their goal of reaching the 26th mile and finishing that marathon.
Our goal is for them to reach 100 laps for the whole year, and if they do reach their 100 laps, as an incentive, we take them on our marathon field trip. They've been doing really well. We have a lot of students that are very highly motivated. Yes, we have 200 students that made our marathon field trip from the whole school, and we're well in grades 1st through 6th.
The students did complete their last mile to finish up 26 miles today. This marathon program, through the school's physical education department, encourages students to stay active and healthy and offered a reward for their hard work. Class Rank, a movie produced by Alexandria native Sean Sengani, will open Friday in U.S. theaters, including here. Much of the principal photography even took place here. It's the story of 2 high school outsiders who joined forces to take on their local school board. The film stars Olivia Holt and was directed by Eric Stoltz.
Join in on the movement May 14th through the 18th in the Law Enforcement Torch Run. Law enforcement and our community unite to create awareness for intellectual disabilities across Louisiana. The Food Bank of Cenla is asking for you to be a part of the annual Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. Simply collect non-perishable food items in a sturdy bag and place it near your mailbox on May 12th. On May 12th, come to Keys Park Community Center for a free stand-up comedy event for fibromyalgia awareness. Starts at 6:30, Keys Park in Pineville. Join Taboo Harley and the Litas of Lafayette on May 12th and ride your Harleys for Hope. A Saturday focused on our female riders with all proceeds benefiting the Hope House of Cenla. For more community events, visit us on Facebook or at KLAXTV.com.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Ross Whitley. Looking at what to expect over the next couple of days. Mostly sunny and very warm. You can kind of put that on repeat, but things will be changing as we go into the weekend. By Saturday, we're going to have a shower or thunderstorm around, and that could happen as early as Friday night. We'll have a weak boundary moving through that'll help give us some better chances of rain as we go into tomorrow night into Saturday morning. Otherwise, remaining very, very warm out there. And again, still dealing with those dew points relatively low. It could be much worse out there. We don't have a ton of tropical moisture or even moisture present in the atmosphere, so we still have relatively dry air at the surface. That's helping us get to those higher digits as far as temperatures go. It's much easier to heat air that is dry than it is to heat air that is moist. That will be likely changing as this high pressure slides off to the east. We'll have a better chance of wind coming out of the south and the Gulf of Mexico influencing our atmosphere over the next couple of days, as well as those frontal boundaries help to lift a little bit of moisture northward. As we look at our hourly planner for the day tomorrow, once again headed to about 90 degrees or 91, but still those dew points relatively dry. Anything under 65 is relatively comfortable. Anything under 60 is definitely comfortable, and that's right where we're going to be tomorrow. We'll have those dew points hanging out around 60, going down into the 50s as we get into the afternoon hours and we start to mix things out. We'll have the cloud cover arriving for the afternoon hours as well. Those temperatures eventually dropping off as we go to about 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Now looking ahead, this is the reason why we have this sustained warmth and the isolated chance at showers and thunderstorms. We have an area of low pressure. It's going to kind of go across the peninsula and then set up shop in the northern Gulf of Mexico. That could help add a little bit of moisture and just enough instability out there with the heating of the day for showers and thunderstorms late on Friday going into Saturday morning. But you notice the active track well off to our north, the jet stream up that way, and that's where the showers and thunderstorms will be. We'll have to watch this big dip in the jet stream as it moves into the middle part of the country. That could spawn a few more chances of showers and storms as we go into next week, but right now sticking with that dry forecast. Out there tonight around 61 degrees. The wind out of the south about 5 miles per hour, mainly clear. Another warm day tomorrow, anywhere from 89 to 91, depending on location for the day tomorrow. Checking out that extended forecast. Chance of a shower or storm for our day on Saturday. 90 degrees, then 91 on Sunday. So the chance of rain really not helping our temperatures much, but very, very warm 7-day forecast over, well, the next 7 days. That's a look at your weather forecast and your 7-day planner. We have more news and sports coming up.
When temperatures rise, some don't always have the luxury of turning on a thermostat. That's why KLAX TV and area businesses have teamed up to form the Spring Fan Drive for the elderly. You can help by dropping off a fan at a location near you. Fans will be collected and distributed by each parish's Council on Aging provider. Remember, keeping cool isn't something that comes easy for everyone. Help us to bring some relief from the summer heat to those less fortunate.
Good evening and welcome back to KLAX ABC31 Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. Today, the Northwestern State softball team's season was on the line in an elimination bracket of the Southland Conference Tournament, needing a win to advance into Thursday. The Demons would get off to a slow start, down one of the second inning when Ella Manser takes Michaela Bovier out of the yard. The Golden Lions had themselves a 2-0 lead. Now up 5-0 in the third. They extend their lead when Manser delivers again. Demons' season ends in a 6-0 defeat.
We're out of time. Thanks for watching.
Only one doctor brings health right to your home.
Every day is a new chance for change, and everyone can start right now.
Make an appointment with Dr. Oz. Check in for your daily checkup.